This week on the season finale of Buzzfeed Devolved, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. In the past, we've investigated famous houses, buildings, attractions, museums, houses, but what all of these places have in common is that they either were only active in the past or were only active in the past. It occurred to me that to find a place that is truly active, we'd have to investigate in the past. We'd have to make a time machine.
Who are these people?
A family of four there.
Who are these people?
A family of four there.
Who? This is gonna be a long day.
The mother who reached out to us is a colleague of ours, Hams. Then has given us the opportunity here to do two things. One, find and document evidence of a ghost and prove once and for all that ghosts are real. Yeah, you like that?
Keep going.
Two, we could finally pass. But without further ado, shall we get this over with?
Let's slink on in.
Well, I've thought about it. I hate it.
Yeah, you got a funny way about you right now. Yeah, let's take a seat in the dark. What was that? There was a noise over there.
Yeah, no shit. We're here on the couch. I will show you what I've brought to protect myself because I have a feeling that whatever's in here may not be that nice.
In July 2018, Hannah Williams, her husband Matt, and her 3-year-old and 6-year-old husband Matt moved into a new home in Los Angeles, California. At first, the move was stressful, as all moving situations are, but overall, it was stressful. And for the first 3 weeks in the home, things remained exactly that, it was stressful. But then one night, Hannah and her family started to hear what sounded like the typical wood creaks that come along with the home. Around this time, Hannah would start to notice lights that she turned off would be off when she returned. It started to become clear that this was perhaps a house.
This is our first house.
One night, Hannah and her husband were awoken by the sound of Hannah being triggered.
Is this your first ghost?
No.
Oh.
We've worked with a medium before. How does it work? You walk in, you give like a reading of the room, maybe what you're sensing.
Yeah, kind of. So what I do, I pick up the home, the land, and also the people that live in it. So typically what I do pick up, people living in the home.
So we did the investigation. This is all the stuff that we found. I'm going to present it to you room by room. I'm also going to tell you the things that the psychic said, so if any of that is relevant to you, then we could talk about that. So.
I mean, my hope has always been that you guys would go spend the night, nothing happens. We all spend the night, nothing happens.
Well, I will say this, and this is not hyperbole in the slightest. This is not evidence.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Okay,
Oh boy.
let's just jump into it.
We'll see.
AJ had mentioned that there is a mouse in this house. We just want to walk, and that's it. We're not here to hurt you. So we're gonna give you a little bit of silence right now, and you can do whatever you like.
I don't know if you guys are connected to the homeowners, if you still talk with him, but I do believe there is a father figure.
Oh my God. That's mad.
However, one night in August, something would happen in Hannah's bedroom that would change that. Her husband, Matt,
Passed.
My first instinct was more annoyed, like, what are you, like, and so then I just rolled back over. I was like, not gonna happen for you.
You saw this body of your husband in your room, and you were like, I gotta catch up on some Z's. See you later.
The next morning, I woke up and I was like, what was that? Because my first instinct always, as a skeptic, I'm like, I was drunk.
Okay.
So I woke up, and then Jackson was in bed next to me, and he sits up and starts waking up, and the first thing he does is turn to me and ask, who?
Initially, my thought was, I hate you. That's very common. But to have two people, I hate it.
It's an odd coincidence. That's kind of hard to explain.
Okay, so right now we're heading into the master bedroom. Obviously, this is another one of the big players in this house. This is where also the little girl presented herself to Hannah.
Ooh, I just got chills.
It's true. I really am here.
This investigation marks our first investigation.
Okay, I'm just gonna sleep. Right, but where Hannah sleeps. Oh, look at all the mirrors in here too.
I know. This is probably why there's a lot of activity in here, because of the mirrors.
Yeah, mirrors are said to be mirrors.
Right. Mirrors. Mirrors.
Who's here? Is it Matilda? We don't got all night. Yeah, that's it. Who are you here for? Who are we talking to? Nothing. No one.
They may be scared of you. Do you fear the tall man? If this was an other scenario and they thought we were ghosts,
That's
could
pretty
you imagine
Oh, right.
how frightening you would be? I see a tall man. He wears squares.
Just to really razz them, if they do think I'm a ghost, I'm gonna give them the scare of their life right now.
Okay, let's see.
I got him.
Here, stuck here, and stuck here. Here, 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 here.
What's with your eyes right now? What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
August, July, August.
July, August is when they first saw.
This is what I mean. I don't feel like there's a little girl here. And even though they may see this little girl, I'm not getting a little girl here.
Has Jackson ever said what she looked like?
Whenever I talk to Jackson, he does not want to talk. I actually asked him before coming here, just if he would talk a little bit. And what he, this is real creepy. He said he didn't want to say anything. What he said he saw was men wearing white dresses, and they were standing facing his closet.
Hannah, being a concerned mother trying to get to the bottom of what was happening to her home family, asked Jackson to draw a picture of the little girl.
Okay, so it's a crude drawing. It's a 6-year-old drawing.
Sure. Thank you. That's good. I like it.
Now, I will say,
A lot of negative
it's
space.
definitely an interesting use of the real estate.
Although crude, the drawing reflected a hair specifically. One concerned friend decided to sleep over to see if she could help Hannah confirm that she wasn't going crazy. However, she confirmed Hannah went crazy.